Hi, and welcome to my classroom. My name is Christopher Youngren, and I'm a middle school ELA teacher in Tucson, Arizona. Well, the Halloween season is upon us, and I'm always looking for super awesome, creepy sort of assignments to give to my students in the spirit of the season. And just recently, I gave them this escape room assignment using a template I got from EB Academics, a terrific resource site for teachers. I absolutely encourage you to check it out. EB Academics, they got great stuff. But I ratcheted it up a few notches, and I added some extra drama to it. You see, I, first of all, got kidnapped. Their teacher got kidnapped. And then I have this kind of kooky Hogwarts type professor friend that showed up the second day. He got kidnapped as well. You'll see explanations of both those videos in the links below, and you'll hear the whole story there. And after the second day, where their teacher and the Hogwarts type professor had been kidnapped, I kind of left them not knowing what was going on. And some of them actually solved it right after the second class had finished, and they said, "You let my teacher go," etc. So anyway, the third day, I, as their teacher, finally came back, and it was, you know, it's interesting because this escape room is all about story structure, and the assignment that I gave them actually did follow the course of traditional story structure. It had an inciting incident where I got kidnapped, and rising action, you better finish this escape room or I'll never let your teacher go again. And then a climax where a second teacher got kidnapped, and then falling action, well, we solved the escape room. Are we gonna get our teacher back? And then the resolution, because on the third day, I did return, and I said, "Guys, I hear you had a sub. I'm so sorry. I've been gone the last couple of days. I wasn't feeling very well. I had the stomach flu. Something was going on, and it was great because, like, I started it off, and it was just my picture on the screen. And usually I start my classes off with music, and I kind of slide into the screen, and I take off my sunglasses and I put on my regular glasses, like some supposed cool guy version of Mr. Rogers. But I let it pause, you know, I just let it, I milked a pause for a few minutes, and I just showed them the screen with my picture on it. And then I turned the camera on, and they saw my bookshelf, but I still let it hang there for just a couple of seconds. And when I finally came on screen, honest to God, some of them actually cheered, like they were so excited to see me back and safe and in one piece. And so then I got back, and I said, "Well, you know, how was the sub? Was he all right? I heard some great things about him." And they said, "No, he was terrible. He was creepy, and he said that he kidnapped you. And then Professor Crookleshanks came," and I said, "Professor Crookleshanks was here? I never see that guy. What do you mean?" And like, what was amazing is that, like, not one of them said, "No, we know that was you," or "We know Professor Crookleshanks is you." It's like the buy-in was complete, and they totally went along with it. And it blew my mind. I mean, here I thought, you know, cool 6th and 7th graders, they're above playing pretend like this. But no, they absolutely weren't. They bought into it hook, line, and sinker, absolutely. And I said, "Well, gosh, you know, I'm so sorry. I do this fist to 5 rating system, you know, fist being 0 and 5 being best thing ever." And I said, "So, you know, on a fist to 5 rating system, how would you score the sub that you had?" And everybody gave him a fist. They were mad at him. I got emails from the kids saying, "We solved the puzzle. You let our teacher go. You let Crookleshanks go." And it was amazing because then when I, as the teacher, came back the next day, they still bought into it. I didn't hear from anybody. Not a single student told me, "We know that was you. You were just messing with us." Even the 7th graders. And the 7th graders, if you know anything about the difference between 6th and 7th graders, the 7th graders are a much harder sell. And even they were like, nah, that sub was no good. And I'm like, really? Okay. So honestly, first of all, I encourage you to check out EB Academics and this awesome escape room activity. There are plenty of escape room templates out there. I especially like this one because it ties into English and story structure. And then when I combined it with this extra drama, it just kind of typified the lesson entirely. You know, it brought everything full circle, and it left them at the end of the quarter with a really, really memorable experience. So I wholeheartedly encourage you to try it out. And if you do, please let me know how it goes, because I'd love to hear about it. Like I say, if you've missed either of the first 2 videos, here are links to them right here. Check those out. And if you like my channel, why not subscribe? And then you'll be kept up to date on all the latest videos. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Hit that like button, and I'll keep them coming. Thanks for watching. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves, take care of someone else. We'll talk to you soon. Happy Halloween.